Good morning, one and all present here. So, in this lecture video, I'm going to tell about the subject C and data structures, which I'm handling for first year MCT, mechatronics. So, let me start with the introduction of basics of computer. So, we will see the definition of computer. We already know which accepts data and process the information, and it will manipulate it, and at last it will produce the information in the respective form, and after that we can store the results for future purpose. So in a general term, how we can define computer is it to describe a collection of devices that function together as a system. So what devices that comprise a computer system is normally a computer will have a monitor, we will have a keyboard, CPU will be there, printer will be there, scanner will be there, webcam is there, everything is separated. Now it has been inbuilt in our laptop. So the next thing is, what is the difference between data and information? Data, which can be any raw facts or figures and symbols, which can be numbers or words or images, video, sound, etc. Information is nothing but it is organized, it is meaningful, and it is useful. So during the output phase, the information has been created, is put into some form, such as a printed report. So this is the general difference between data and the information. So why is a computer so powerful? So when we compare with human and computer, obviously computer will have speed, reliable will be there, which means a low failure rate, accuracy, and ability to store a huge amount of data and information, and which is able to communicate with other computers as well. So what are all the primary components of a computer? Input devices, central processing unit, and it will have memory, output devices, and storage devices. So the next thing is, so input devices, central processing unit, memory, output devices, and storage devices. So how it will work is, the input is given with the help of keyboard, and it will be sent to the memory. From the memory, the control unit, the CPU, will take the inputs and process it and return back to the memory, and then it will move to the output devices, or it can be stored for the future purpose. The next is, what all the input devices are available? Keyboard, mouse, we have trackball, space ball, joystick. These things are called as input devices. And the keyboard, normally it comprises of 101 or 105 keys. The mouse is a pointing device which is used to control the movement of a mouse pointer. And I'm not going to tell in depth about mouse. And what is the function of central processing unit, which is actually the brain of the computer, and which performs the arithmetic and logical unit and the operations. So what is algorithm and what is pseudocode? Algorithm, we already know, it's a step-by-step process. A layman who is going to study about the program, or he wants to become a programmer, initially he will study about the algorithm, which is the readable language, which can be in various fields like computer science, mathematics, and automate process, etc. And what is pseudocode? Pseudocode is a kind of instruction based language or method, which is a high level informal description of a computer program or algorithm that uses human readable language, etc., which is actually useful for sketching out the structure of complex algorithm. So that's the difference between algorithm and pseudocode. The next is, here is a simple algorithm for adding two numbers. First you will begin with start. You are inputting the first number, input the second number, add number 1 and number 2, and display the result, and end. So this is the pseudocode. You will start with begin. Write is an instruction, read number 1, read is another instruction, sum which is equal to num1 plus num2, and display, or you can make it as write. So let me continue with the next video, next concept in the next video.